Hari Om. Good morning, viewers of Vedic Way of Life. Today we'll continue with the series on analyzing Jupiter's transit for various lagnas and rasis. So let's look at what Jupiter denotes. Jupiter takes 12 years to transit over the entire zodiac, which means on an average he spends 1 year per sign. Jupiter is the Brihaspati or the Deva Guru, and as such is given the appropriate importance. He is a highly beneficial graha. Jupiter represents characteristics like knowledge, fame, wealth, success, and kids. Jupiter rules over the natural ninth house of Sagittarius or Dhanus and the 12th house of Meena or Pisces. Jupiter rules over the nakshatra or constellations of Punarusu Vishaga and Purva Bhadrapada in the Vimshotri Dasa scheme. In addition to the 7th house aspect or drishti, Jupiter aspects or has drishti on the 5th house and 9th house from its position. An afflicted or weak Jupiter in the natal chart weakens the overall horoscope. Jupiter transits are naturally looked upon favorably by a majority of the people as beneficial due to the benefic nature of the graha. But as the saying goes, we need to keep in mind that too much of amrita or nectar is also poison. Jupiter means expansiveness, and in favorable houses during transit, it increases the native's optimism and zeal towards life. Jupiter enables a person to believe in themselves and enables them to feel more free and confident. However, the flip side is Jupiter can make us feel overconfident too. When Jupiter transits a house or rasi in the horoscope, it gives a boost to the characteristics or karaka of that bhava or rasi, a big uplift for the good or for the bad based on whether Jupiter is a functional benefic or a functional malefic for that rasi or lagna. A good natal Jupiter in the chart and Jupiter transiting a good house will do wonders for a person. Jupiter is now going to move into Kumbha or Aquarius on November 20th as per the Dirganita Panchanga. As per the Vakya Panchanga, he will move to Kumbha on November 13th. So what does Kumbha denote? Kumbha or Aquarius is the 11th sign in the zodiac. It is ruled by the planets Rahu and Saturn. Kumbha has the 3rd and 4th pada of Dhanishta, the 4 padas of Sadabhishek, and the first 3 padas of Purva Bhadrapada. The symbol of Kumbha or Aquarius is that of a potter or a man holding a pot. There is no planet that gets exalted or debilitated in Kumbha. Kumbha is the sign of innovation and shows the latest technologies and the latest gadgets. A person with good Aquarius as the lagna or ascendant will be handsome, well built with sharp nose and beautiful lips. A native having Jupiter in Kumbha in the natal chart will be very intelligent and innovative. The work style will be always deeply philosophical in nature. So how do we judge the results of a particular transit? There are multiple factors which we need to keep in mind while looking at the transit. We will look at the top 3 or 4 points. So what is the role that Jupiter plays in your natal chart or birth horoscope? Based on your lagna, Jupiter will become a functional benefic or a malefic. So we need to determine that. For example, for Mesha lagna, Jupiter is the lord of 9th house and 12th house and becomes a benefic, a functional benefic, while for Vrishabha lagna, he becomes the lord of the 8th house and the 11th house and becomes a functional malefic. What is going to be the condition of Jupiter in the natal chart? Is it Ucha, Nicha, own house, or is it in a Mulatrikona sign? What is the Avastha? Is it in a Shuddhipta or is it in a good Avastha? Or is it in a bad Avastha? Is it Adichara? What is the motion? What is the Sheshta Bala of the Graha will have to be understood. Next, we look at the running Dasa. if the current dasa, mahadasa and antardasa are good or bad, and how they relate to Jupiter will have to be looked at. And last but not least, we'll have to look at the transit of other grahas like Saturn, Rahu and Ketu. So for Simha Lagna or Leo Lagna or people with Chandra in Leo or Simha, this is a good transit overall, and the native sees a lot of improvement in all areas of life. Person becomes more outgoing in nature compared to being in solitude before. The native becomes more optimistic in nature. We will see why. And the native's popularity and social standing increases. So for Simha Lagna, Jupiter becomes the 5th lord and 8th lord and becomes a benefic. Kumbha is the 7th house, denoting spouse, partners and business. So when Jupiter goes to the 7th house as a benefic graha, what are the benefits it's going to give? Jupiter from Kumbha is going to aspect the 11th house of Mithuna. So there is going to be gains and the improvement in the social circle. The 7th aspect of Jupiter falls onto Lagna or Simha, so there's name and fame. And the 9th aspect of Tula falls onto 3rd house of courage, writing and documents. So what does this mean for the various activities in life for the native? So from a loan perspective, the loans will get repaid now, and there will be a sudden inflow of gains for business people. Because 3rd house is aspected, 3rd house of Tula is aspected by the 9th aspect of Jupiter, there will be short travels during this period. Health of the native will be good provided there are no other adverse conditions in the natal chart. However, during travel, the native will have to be careful about their food so that they don't fall sick. They should take less salt and less spice in their food during this transit period. From a relationship perspective, if the native is not married, this is a good time to get married. Relationship with spouse for married people and children improves a lot, but native should be careful not to create new divisions at home. The siblings and parents of the native have a cordial relationship with the native during this period. People in toxic relationships are able to let go and find suitable partners. From a career perspective, business people can look for new partners and will earn more profits during this period. There will be short-term travels for work or business, and that will be profitable. Employed people may face frustration in the office due to Saturn in the 6th house simultaneously. However, there is also a possibility that they may get transfer in the office. From a spirituality perspective, there is an increase in the satsanga circle of the native. They have a more deeper connection with their social circle. This is a good time for the native to get the diksha of a mantra and continue on their spiritual journey. Looking at the transit of Jupiter over the nakshatras in Kumbha, Jupiter transits over the 3rd and 4th pada of Dhanishta, which is ruled by Mars in the Vimshotri scheme of Dasa. So Mars is the Bhagyadipati ruler. So ancestral property issues get resolved and new property can be bought. Father's support is given to the native and there is a change in the home for the native. On January 2nd, 2022, Jupiter starts its transit over Sadabhishak Nakshatra, which is ruled by Rahu in the Vimshotri scheme. And Rahu is currently in the 10th house. So people in the export, import or commission based work benefit. If somebody wants to go abroad for work, this is a good time for them to do. From March 2nd, 2022 onwards, Jupiter starts its transit on the Purva Bhadrapada Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, and this will result in increase in education or childbirth or pregnancies. And then it goes to Meena in Adichara on 13th April 2022. Viewers, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon so that you get notified about our upcoming videos. We are excited to have 2 different courses being conducted in partnership with our channel partners. One on the residential Vastu course. Please talk to our course director Manisha Gupta at the number given below. And we have an in-person Jamakol class happening in Chennai on the month end in October. You can talk to the course director Nagarajan G to get more details about that. His WhatsApp number is also given below, and that will also be given in the description. Thank you.